Welcome to Educators Inquiring About the World. My name is Nezrin Kashish and this is my presentation on the Snubfin dolphin. I'd like to begin today by acknowledging the Gadigal people, traditional custodians of the land on which we meet today, and pay my respects to their elders past and present. I extend that respect to the Aboriginal people and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today. The Snubfin dolphin, Orchilea hinsoni. Here are some snubfin dolphin facts, discovered by Isabella Beasley from James Cook University and Peter Arnold from the Museum of Tropical Queensland. This dolphin does not have a beak, its mouth is a straight line. Dorsal fin is small and flippers are paddle-like. Lifespan is approximately 28 to 28 years. Weighs between 114 to 130 kilograms. Length between 2 meters to 2.4. Diet feasts on sardines, eels, brims. Ecology, it's a monogamous creature and mating takes place between December and April. The gestational period is approximately 14 months. They range from Brisbane in Queensland to Broome in Western Australia. They live in coastal waters 30 meters deep and 23 kilometers from the coast. Groups of them are often found near the river and creek mouths. They prefer shallow areas of seagrass rather than dredged channels, and they also like coral reefs. There is only approximately 10,000 individuals in the wild. The problem is, this newly discovered species is on the decline since being discovered in 2005. Researchers have tried to estimate the population, however it has proved to be complicated. Survey in Western Gulf of Carpentaria discovered population of approximately 1,000. The International Union for Conservation of Nature red lists the creature as a near-threatened species, however it is listed as a vulnerable species. Studies conducted in 2006 ongoing in Keppel Bay, Central Queensland. Between 2006 and 2010 they estimated the population remained stable at 74 individuals, before declining in 2011 to 68 individuals and in 2013 between 64 to 72. There are only 10,000 mature adults in the wildlife, and there's not enough data to place it on the threatened list. Key findings. Although the snubfin dolphin is protected in Australian waters, it remains threatened by past and current threats. These include habitat destruction and degradation. Main concern along the Queensland coast is with its high level of construction, dredging, mining and land reclamation. Incidental capture in nets set across creeks and rivers and shallow estuaries for barramundi and threadfin salmon, including shark nets which protect swimmers. Approximately 1.3 individuals die per year. Competition with fisheries. Shrimp trawl fishery bycatch and by estuary fisheries, in addition to threats that come from targeted fishing of the snubfin dolphin. Pollution of their habitat. Pollutants entering the habitat include heavy metals, pesticides, herbicides, nutrients and sediments. These come from many different sources such as industrial and sewage discharge, catchment runoff and groundwater infiltration. Interactions with vessels. Coastal distribution of the snubfin dolphin leads to interactions with the vessels. Boat traffic in densely populated areas has increased in the past decade and continues to increase in the future. Pathogens. A main concern is the Toxoplasmosis gondii and the slow productive rate. Approximately one calf is born every 2 to 3 years. So what? Why should we care? Well, it's unique to Australian waters. It's a new species discovered in 2005. It needs to be protected because its decline in numbers and not enough factual data available to give exact numbers of the species. Need to gather vital information about the number of dolphins living along the northern coast of Australia. It's on the decline. Little is known about Australia's coastal dolphins. Research can help to identify important habitat and determine if different populations are related to each other. The snubfin dolphin is a World Wildlife Federation Australian flagship species. It is ambassador for the biodiversity conservation in northern Australian coastal waters, chosen as an ambassador because it's affected by same threats that impact on many species. Also inhabits places that many other species share. Call to action. We can do this by creating community awareness, keeping records of dolphins you see, including the number of individuals, and forward on to Samantha Vine, who is a marine flagship species coordinator. Ensure no nets, equipment or rubbish is lost or thrown overboard when fishing or boating. Choose sustainable seafood such as Marine Stewardship Council certified products to reduce the impact of bycatch. By doing this, we are protecting our marine environment and the species, help reduce climate change and the impacts that it will have on coastal dolphins. Be energy wise, turn appliances off at the power point and switch to green power. We can also help by donating and supporting organisations such as Snubfin Dolphin Project, Word on Dolphin Conservation and Dolphin Research Australia. Thank you for watching, and I hope that together we can protect this unique creature.